Legend Total War here, and today we've got a battle for Total War Warhammer 3 on Immortal Empires. This is on my campaign that I'm playing in my own time. I'm playing as Carcassonne. It's turn 77. My campaign's going just fine, but I got myself into this sort of situation here, and I just thought I'd showcase it to you guys. So, I'm running with 2 cavalry spam armies, which is something that I would commonly do in Total War Warhammer 2. And it's something that is quite viable, I think, in Warhammer 3, and I just want to showcase that. So we're going up against Azazel here. He has only got 1 settlement, but all of his forces are concentrated on that settlement there. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 armies essentially. That's the settlement garrison there, with all kinds of mixed units, you know, from chosen to large units like giants, cavalry, chariots, and of course a fair few single entities, and of course him himself. Okay, and he has seduced 1 of my units there, so that's going to be a problem. I don't have enough movement to retreat and attack again. See, sometimes if you just, like, keep trying, eventually they won't seduce a unit, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Hopefully we can do this without wiping it out, but sometimes that just happens. Now, when dealing with a cavalry-based army, especially if you're bringing in 2 full armies, it's usually better to not control large armies. Not only to reduce the number of enemies coming in, but also to reduce the number of cavalry that you need to micro, because what ends up happening if you bring in too many units of cavalry, they actually end up sort of getting stuck on each other, and their performance drastically reduces, because you want to be able to micro these guys, and they need to be able to get in and out of combat as quickly as possible. See, if I was going to control large armies, in order to use the cavalry effectively, I would have to actually keep a lot of them in reserve, but that would give them a big advantage. So 20 versus 20 would be the ideal way to do it in the situation, and that's the same as it is in Warhammer 2. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. Because the thing to keep in mind as well, that when using these sort of armies, cavalry benefit from having lots of open space. So if there's 40 units on the battlefield as opposed to 20, then there will be more space occupied by enemy units, making it more difficult to maneuver. It's not that bad when all of the enemy units are melee troops, because they essentially control less territory. But when there's a lot of missile units, then you really want to limit the number of troops coming in at the same time.
Priestess of the Lady.
Okay, now, I would like to try to do this without having to really bring in any of these reinforcements whatsoever. That's it. Try and take on the entirety of this force with just 1 army. But we'll see what we can do. If any of them get particularly badly damaged, I will withdraw them from the battlefield. So we've only got 19 units here, so we'll have a reinforcing lord come in, you know, when he can, in a minute 40. Okay, now with this, just straight up move up this way. My lord is fairly well leveled up, so she's got all of her magic, arcane conduit, and stand your ground. She's going down the red line and the magic line. But you notice I didn't have lightning strike. Okay, obviously we should hit the chariots first. Chariots are really bad at dealing with cavalry, and I'm not going to charge into marauders because they're low value. And what I really want to do is hit my own Knights of the Realm so hard and fast that they just shatter straight away. We want them to shatter as quickly as possible. Get over here. Gotta get around them. But yeah, if we can smash the crap out of this army before the enemy reinforcements come in, that'll definitely help. Okay, we've got a bit of a bog down here, but it's mostly trash, so not a big deal. I'll pop down as well as below and take those marauders. Okay, here we go. Need to deal with these guys here. Now, if you're wondering, should you use lance formation? I usually don't, because I find that lance formation, especially when you're using a cavalry spam, just makes them get stuck a lot easier. That was then more difficult for them to pull out of combat. But it's up to you. You get a bit of a stat bonus, but I just don't think it's worth the downside of it. Okay, just don't kill them, but shatter them. Okay, stop, let them go. We did a ton of damage to them. Let them go. Come on. That's my unit. Okay, it broke. Shatter it. I don't know if it's going to shatter. Okay, get over here. Okay, so I've taken a little bit of damage here. Nothing spectacular. And how much damage did we end up doing? 7,000. Okay. And our Knights of the Realm have shattered with 15 left. Good, so I'll get them back. Okay, Azazel's coming in hot. Alright, we might want to get her on the ground because he's just going to go straight for her. Typical Slaaneshi bastard going straight for the woman. Oh no, he went straight for the Knights of the Realm. Okay, him, however, he's going to go straight and duel Azazel there. Smash the Marauders, the Aspiring Champions. Okay, what we need to do here, we're too blobbed up. We need to get out of combat here. Get rid of charge into them in the flanks. Get rid of the Seeker Chariots. Okay, I need to get rid of that Chaos Feral Manticore first. Okay, you need to get back over here. Pop down the melee defense. No, they're just coming at us hot here. Trying to outrun them. Try to get some guys around here. Although this would be a great opportunity for a Dwellers Below. Yeah, get a blob over here and I'll get a Dwellers Below in. That's it. Okay, we're taking a bit of damage. Nothing too severe at the moment. Okay, yeah, try to get a bit of a blob in here. And there it is. There it is. Look at that. I'll take that. So let that go off first. Azazel's kind of going down. And Dwellers Below is absolutely wrecking house there. But yeah, Slaanesh forces being pretty quick makes cavalry engagements a little bit difficult to just pull out. You've got to take out all of their fast units first. But what we can do here is like just pin down all of their infantry in one spot and then just wreck them really quickly because Dwellers Below absolutely fucks in Warhammer 3. It's really bloody powerful. Okay, try to restore some health a little bit. Those Aspiring Champions are still going. Man, what the hell? My guy here can't even beat out a Feral Manticore? What the hell?
Britonia needs me! Glory calls! Slay them!
So how much damage is Azazel doing? A bit, but our Wizard's done significantly more. Plus I can heal the damage a fair bit. Chaos Knights shouldn't really stand that much of a chance against our Knights, because we're anti-large, and they're not. Those Aspiring Champions can be a pain. Cavalry really do struggle against single entities. Unless they're really big single entities. Just keep trying to heal. None of them are particularly badly damaged. Oh my god, he just can't beat this friggin' Feral Manticore. So I'll try to get him on the ground. How about fight this over here? Okay, Azazel's just about gone. Turn around over here and help. Okay, more troops incoming.
With haste! Battle ready!
But yeah, seeing a Hippogriff just get smashed by a Manticore is a bit embarrassing. Okay, we need to make sure we take out these chariots here. Yep, just get that one off the battlefield. Cool. Do I have any stragglers around anyway? Yeah, I do. Okay, Chaos Born of Slaanesh incoming. Should we try to get our charge bonus off? Or not? Okay, I think... I'm not sure if that was Azazel, but somebody just got killed. I think it was Azazel, actually.
What do you bid? Attack! Wipe them out!
Okay, I really want to try to get as much healing in as possible now. But we still got fast units incoming. Okay, you get back up into the sky. This is way too much of a blob. We gotta get out of this. Pull out of that. Way too much of a blob.
Death to the enemy!
Yeah, they can take on Chaos Chariots, they'll be fine. We've got Life Bloom, so just pop down heal and everyone will get some benefit out of that.
From the lakes and groves, my power comes! Priestess of the Lady,
This has always been one of the big problems with cavalry, is when you want to disengage them, there's always going to be some of them that are just going to get stuck, so you're always going to take additional casualties. But we were way too blobbed up there. Way too blobbed. Yeah, we have to pull out of that fight. Just so that we can get around and charge at them again. That's it. Open things up. Really make use of the space that we've got here. But, you know, Slanesh being really quick, it's just hard to get away from them. Even with particularly quick cavalry like Bretonnian knights.
Swiftly! Full tilt! Swiftly!
Okay, you can come back up now. I think we got rid of most of their flying units. Try to get rid of this lord.
To victory! Honor and glory! What do you feed?
So yeah, this is just tier 3 cavalry. No Grail Knights here. But I've always found that Knights of the Realm were pretty damn good. Yeah, don't worry about their infantry. Focus on all their fast units so we can maneuver around a lot better. They're not doing well there.
Take the ground! For the king! Defenders of the realm! Glory awaits!
Okay.
Apace!
Need to get some more healing done. Okay, we've got some pretty badly damaged units. I could withdraw them to bring in some reinforcements, but like I said, I didn't really want to do that. I just want to use one army to try to take out all of them. They've still got a lot of reinforcements coming in.
Knights of the realm! Quickly!
Okay, get around the rear of that.
Awaiting orders!
I think that one there's the commander of the battle, so taking that dude out will reduce their leadership by about 10 for the rest of the battle. If we kill him. Okay, that's okay over here. And yeah, just try to restore as much health as we can, although can't revive dead entities.
All shall know my power! Sons of Bretonia!
Okay, once again, we are way too blobbed. We gotta get out of this. Did a ton of damage to them, but they're essentially about to flank us with their infantry, which we don't want that to happen. Good, we killed their lord. But yeah, once again, they're gonna get a bit bogged down. It's probably because there's Chaos Spawn there. I gotta actually stay. Some of these guys here are too badly damaged. I gotta get them out of here. You get in there and put down the melee defense. Oh god, there's so many of them. Is it sus to say that they just keep coming? If it's Slanesh?
In the light of the lady! From the depths, it comes!
Move that back. If we get a bit of a blob in of the infantry, we could pop down other dwellers below, I suppose.
For the lady! Knights of the realm!
But yeah, they're really bloody quick.
Trample them!
Did these guys here not get out of combat? Come on, you gotta leave or else you get wiped out.
Priestess of the lady!
Okay, we're gonna need a dwellers below, I think.
Behold!
Get him out of here.
The power of the lady!
I think that was good timing on that one. Okay, that's not good. We don't want to be caught in melee with their marauders. Get them out.
Priestess of the lady!
So that did an absolute ton of damage, but we are still in a not really favorable engagement there. Pull them out.
At speed! Heroes of
Pull them out.
Knights of the realm! With haste! With haste!
Okay, I think another dwellers below would be good here to slow them down. So we can actually get away.
From the lakes and groves!
So I don't want to withdraw them from the battlefield. I just want to get them away from the fight. They're done for now. Oh my god. At least there's only a few units left to come in.
At speed! What do you bid? Hastily!
Come on,
Swiftly!
guys. This is why you got to keep giving the order over and over again, because they'll, if they're caught in melee at all, they'll forget their orders.
Noble and pious.
Get these guys out of here. Okay, Gorbe's chariot by itself is fine.
All shall know my power.
Smite them!
Quickly. I serve the lady.
70,000 oh yeah, look, bloody quick they bloody caught us over there.
We are ready to victory! Knights of the Helm!
Okay, most of these guys here are fairly... Okay, we gotta watch out for the Chaos Warrior halberds, obviously. And I'm out of magic reserves. We walked into here with 100, it's all been spent. At least that one's isolated now. Can't really cycle charge against the cavalry here.
Battle ready!
Priestess of the lady. Swiftly.
I got 2 more heals left, that's all I'm going to be able to do. Okay, this is not a favourable engagement. Our cavalry should be faster than theirs. Yeah, get over here, get rid of these Gorbe's chariots. I'm going to pin these guys here down.
Hastily. Your behest.
Jeez, those Gorbe's chariots are giving my cavalry a hard time, considering that's supposed to be anti-infantry.
For the lady!
Maybe I'm not properly surrounding them.
Hide them now!
Also, my guys would be pretty tired by now.
Sorceress. Forthwith. Anon. Post haste.
Out of it. Yeah, look at this. They're just really struggling against it. Fuck, I hate restrict camera.
Knights of the realm!
Like, we're definitely going to win the battle. I got a full army still waiting to come in. I'm just trying to do this with one, that's all.
Battle ready!
For our lady.
Right. Last heal there. And that's the end of my magic.
Power of the lady.
Knights of the realm!
For my lady.
Yeah, see, this is what's happening. Their Chaos Knights are pinning us down. We can beat their Chaos Knights, no problem. But then their higher tier
Ready for
infantry
battle.
catch up.
Moving at base!
Attack.
Okay, need to turn back around again. Charge downhill into them. Also, our guys are really tired. We're not giving them a chance to rest.
To victory!
Not you, not you. You go over there. You're done. Okay, you guys over here.
Quickly.
Try to avoid fighting the giant.
Priestess of the lady.
Oh, there's the ambulances. Nice.
The winds are rising. Ready for battle.
And there we go. So let's have a look at how well our cavalry did. They were in combat pretty much the entire time. Yeah, quite exhausted. Let's see what kind of damage output. 10,000 damage, 13,000 damage, 17,000 damage, 22,000 damage, 22,000, 14,000, nearly 10,000, 21,000.
We are ready! Knights of Wittonia!
So each of these cavalry units definitely did more than they're worth. Because there's no unit in the game that's got 16,000 health, for example. So that means it essentially wiped out more than one unit.
For Britannia! For the king!
Now, just to put things in perspective, right? A archer unit, when used up all of its ammunition, like a basic archer, will usually dish out between 8 and 16,000 damage, depending on what it's shooting at. 8,000 damage if it has a lot of armor, or if it's particularly small, as in hard to hit. 18,000 if it's like shooting at something like nasty skulkers that are like no armor, or low physical resistance. But the main advantage that archers have is that they can get out of a battle without having taken damage, where any melee unit just has to take some damage. But the fact this army just took on 3 full stacks, essentially by itself. Although 3 full stacks one after another. Not all at once.
We are ready.
And you know, no unit here is reduced below the number of 10. So.
Ready for battle.
Plus we had a dude that was seduced.
What do you bid? Charge! Battle ready!
Well, in that one battle there, that's basically eliminated Azazel, because I should be able to besiege the settlement, and then that'll just be the end of that.
Awaiting orders!
So try to kill as many of them as we can. Completely out of magic, no point even thinking about healing.
Remember your
So get rid of those chosen.
Show us the foe!
So I wouldn't really call this a doom stack, because it's not necessarily easy to use,
We are
but
ready!
it's definitely economical with Bretonnia, even if you're not doing the free Knights cheese, because I understand some people don't want to do that, and maybe CA will patch that eventually.
Attack!
But due to the fact that there are a lot of pastures around, each one is going to reduce the upkeep cost by 3%, and that, you know, they don't suffer from supply lines, so each one that you get will permanently reduce the upkeep cost. And it's not exactly an expensive unit to begin with.
Priestess of the Lady!
You could easily run an army like this in the late game for like $1,000. And it's very easy to replace. Knights of the Realm can easily be recruited in 1 turn globally. Alright, we're done over here? Yeah. So yeah, this guy here should still be alive. Bring him back into our army. And the thing is as well, they weren't at max experience. Because yeah, I was able to recruit these units at, in some of my other armies, I'm able to recruit them at rank 7. Making use of the end of the line red line skill for, I think, extra melee defense. And I also haven't researched the technology to boost them. That guy there got a lot of kills. But like I said, there are strengths and weaknesses to cavalry. They're not good at handling single entities at all. They took out the chariots easily enough, but yeah, this guy here, that guy did a lot of damage. Azazel also, single entity, difficult to deal with. That's what your lords are supposed to handle it with. I don't know why he struggled so much against that Manticore in that battle. So, yep, that'll just be given back to us. And at 10,000 chivalry, that's the maximum amount. So this is where Azazel starts in Immortal Empires, and he just hasn't really expanded. Oh, what's going on here?
My strength and wisdom.
Oh shit,
are
maybe I won't be able to launch the attack, because I don't have a siege
We have
attacker
met
here.
before.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you've learned something. Oh, there was Azazel's trait, in case you're wondering. Where was that? Traits. Azazel's trait is... Where is it? Where was it? That one. Duty over beauty, that's it. So leadership +4 for the entire army, weapons strength +3% for lords and embedded heroes. So that'd be quite useful if you're running a paladin army. You know, 3%. It's actually not that much. But anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.